Today's video is sponsored by Squarespace. Stick around to the end of the video to find out how you can save 10% on your brand new website. Liverpool are absolutely killing it right now. They are 8 points clear at the top of the Premier League table and are the reigning European champions. I don't think that's a sentence many of their fans thought that would be said, given they had a front line of Fabio Borini, Mario Balotelli and Ricky Lambert 4 years ago. But today, we look to humble the Reds as we put them to the test in the accepting every transfer offer challenge. G'day guys, how's it going? It is JarradHD here. Welcome back to another episode in the accepting every transfer offer challenge. Given how good their start to this season has been, I have received a lot of requests to do this with Liverpool, and today we fulfill those requests. If you guys do go on to enjoy today's episode, however, today's video, make sure you leave a like on the video. Also, if you are new around here, make sure you bloody scorpion kick that subscribe button down below. So here are the rules for the accepting every transfer offer series. Rule number 1, plain and simple, we must accept every single offer that gets put towards us. No ifs, ands, or buts. If a club wants a player, they'll get a player. Rule number 2, we are not allowed to make any signings in the opening window of each season, which leads into rule number 3, and that is we can only sign players in the January transfer window. Rule number 4 is the overall objective of the series, and that is to win the league title by season number 2. So there's the rules and objectives. Let's get into the video. So this is what our starting lineup looks like here in season number 1. I think we can complete the challenge in season 1, but it all just comes down to whether we get an abundance of offers for our big name players or not. So I'm pretty interested to see who stays, who goes in this opening window. Of course, it's not up to me. It's in the other hands of all the other clubs literally around the world. Let's see who goes. Let's see who stays. 2 offers on the same day here. Our first 2 offers. The first one, 7.7 million. Espanyol coming in for Nathaniel Klein. You know the rules. That is accepted. And Chelsea have come in for Matip. 18.1 million. That's well under his market value. Chelsea look like they're going to get an absolute steal here for the Cameroonian. Matip is a man in demand. Roma coming in for him. It's more than the Chelsea fee. I would much rather him go to Roma than Chelsea, given they are an international club compared to an English one, 20.4 million. So there it is, Nathaniel Klein, the first man to leave the club. He is off to Spain, off to Espanyol, 7.7 million. Oh my, Matip looks like he's going, and we have just received a £90 million offer from Manchester City for Virgil van Dijk. If you watched my most recent rebuild with Manchester City, I mean, we signed Van Dijk with them. Are they trying to recreate our rebuild? I don't know, but this one kind of hurts to accept. Wow, okay, 90.2 million. Matip has left the club as well. He is off to Chelsea for £18.1 million officially. Napoli have come in with a £30 million offer for Wijnaldum. Again, gonna have to accept it. I don't know why I get so down about this. It's just, I know most of these players are gonna go. It just hurts me because the inner career mode purist in me wants to ask for as much money as possible. There it is. Pep Guardiola has got his man. Man City have just become an insane side because they have signed Virgil van Dijk for 90.2 million. Come on, man. And Milan, I'm assuming AC Milan, have come in for Jordan Henderson, the club captain, £20 million, right on his value. Accepted. Bit of an Italian revolution going on with our midfielders. Jorginho Wijnaldum, finally a Napoli man. £30.7 million is the transfer fee. And the day after Wijnaldum's departure, we receive another offer from an Italian club. It is AS Roma coming for Trent Alexander-Arnold. I wanted to keep this guy desperately because he grows so much in career mode. Roma are going to get an absolute steal here. This is a transfer I really hope falls through. It's been nothing but pain and misery for Liverpool fans so far, but this transfer offer might make them a little bit happier. Lovren a polarising figure at Anfield. He might be leaving. £12.5 million accepted from Sevilla. This is not good. Our whole squad's going to end up in the Serie A. Alexander-Arnold off to Roma. And on the very same day, it is the club captain, Jordan Henderson, swapping the red of Liverpool for the red of Milan. He signs with AC Milan. Of course. Lovren, he's not going anywhere at the moment. Oh dear. Transfer offer has come in for Mo Salah, and it is from Tottenham of all clubs. Mo Salah, Tottenham, 101.7 million. Oh my god, if this goes through, I have a feeling a lot of Liverpool fans are going to be triggered. Also, I should point this out again. I do point it out in every episode, but loan offers do not matter. We are rejecting that one, just like we rejected the loan offer for Isaac Christie-Davie. Lyon have come in £11 million for Adam Lallana. Again, that is accepted. Oh my god, Tottenham have signed Mo Salah. That is a filthy sight. He is headed to the new White Hart Lane for £101.7 million. This one doesn't hurt as much as the Mo Salah one did, but Adam Lallana off to Lyon. Another offer comes in for Dejan Lovren, this time from Galatasaray. It's £2 million more than the Sevilla offer, and apparently he's our new club captain. Doesn't matter to me because hopefully we're going to be shipping him off to the Turkish league. It finally happened. Dejan Lovren has departed Liverpool. He has joined Galatasaray for £14.5 million. On deadline day, we have received a transfer offer for James Milner. Again, we're getting rid of all our captains, aren't we? Milner, £9.1 million. One of the most underrated players in English football. Looks like he might be leaving for Levante. Milner is going nowhere. I am very satisfied by that number. We've sold £333.3 million worth of talent, and our squad is looking barren. I've got to admit, the starting 11 isn't too bad. It's in decent shape. Our defense has taken a little bit of a hit, but overall it could be worse. Our real issue is in the reserves. We've got a very weak reserves. Our bench is okay. If we get injuries, we're going to be in a tough spot. But if we don't, I think we're going to hold ourselves over quite nicely until January and could be in a great position to win the league in this first season. But we will find out how we're going come January 1st. Let's simulate through the first half of the season. Yes, let's go. We're actually in a great position here. Top of the league with a half-complete team. That fills me with an incredible amount of confidence for the remainder of the season. 18 games to go. We've got, what, £400 million approximately in our war chest? We're about to tear the transfer market up. I'm just hoping we don't get any massive transfer offers for any of our big players, because that would throw a spanner in the works. We're currently top of the Premier League. Not that it really matters, but the relegation zone, currently Crystal Palace, Burnley and West Ham. But we're focused on getting top of the table. There's still a lot of competition around us. I mean, all the way down to 6th place Newcastle, there's only 5 points between the sides. I would say he's the most sought after talent in English football at the moment. He is predicted to be the future of the English national team. And Jadon Sancho returns to his home nation, goes to Liverpool here. In the grand scheme of things, £60 million is an absolute steal for Sancho. And we have added to our defense here, an issue that has been plaguing us all season. We have signed Samuel Umtiti from Barcelona, the Frenchman joining us here at Anfield for £70 million. Remember when I said I didn't want any of our players to be sold because that would be a real pain and would mean I'd have to bring in more players? We've lost arguably one of our biggest players, Roberto Firmino. Oh, if this happened in real life, heads would roll. He's going to Man United for £75.7 million. And James Milner has left the club as well. He heads to Monaco for the transfer fee of £8.5 million. And on the very same day, we bring in a new centre midfielder. He is currently in career best form at Bayern Munich. Thiago, killing it in real life. He's joined us at Anfield for just £50 million. Lacazette is our new number 9 here at Liverpool. We have signed the Frenchman from Arsenal as the Roberto Firmino replacement. £66.2 million is the price that we paid for him. Really getting a roll on here as we have signed a new centre-back. It is Milan Skriniar. I guess he's the Matip replacement. He's not even a replacement, he's a goddamn upgrade. But he has joined us from Inter Milan for £72 million. Also, am I the one realizing or noticing that I'm saying pounds really weird? I'm saying pounds like I'm bloody British. Stay in your lane, Jared. You're Australian, not British. We've splashed the cash and signed a new right back here. Joshua Kimmich, one of the highest rated right backs in the game, has joined us at Liverpool. The German Revolution continues. £86.6 million. God damn it, I said it again. Pounds. Pounds. That was a pretty crazy transfer window. £404 million worth of talent into the club. Sancho, Umtiti, Thiago, Skriniar, Lacazette, Kimmich. I'm probably forgetting someone else, but we've managed to also sell Roberto Firmino and Milner, which I'm not stoked about, but it is what it is, as Love Island contestants would say. This is what the starting 11 looks like. I think it's a side that we can crack on and win the Premier League with. Can we complete the accepting every transfer offer challenge in season number 1? We are about to find out. I'll see you at the end of the season. Here we are at the end of season number 1. Of course, the big question, do we complete the challenge here in the first season? Gonna leave you on a bit of a cliffhanger, because we're going to look through the other competitions. And I mean, if this is a sign of things to come, I do not like our chances. We lost 4-0 to Man City at the start of the season in the Community Shield. Spurs did beat Stoke City 3-0 in the FA Cup final. Where did we finish? We didn't make the semis. We didn't make the quarters. We didn't make the round of 16. We must have gone out real early. Where are we? There we lost to Birmingham. What? In the round of 32, we lost to Birmingham. Okay. Arsenal did win the Carabao Cup, so not a successful start of the season for us so far. Did we not do what? We lost to Burnley in the round of 16. Are you taking the piss? We did win the UEFA Super Cup, though, 3-2 over Chelsea. Atletico Madrid beat Bayern Munich on penalties to win the Champions League, so we couldn't help Liverpool go back-to-back in that competition. Genk made it to the semis. Wow, we've actually had a shocker. We lost to Atletico Madrid. I thought we lost to Genk for a second. We lost to Atletico Madrid in the round of 16, 3-0 on aggregate. That is disgraceful. And RB Leipzig took down Roma to win the Europa League. But here we go, fellas. It is the moment of truth. Do we complete the accepting every transfer offer challenge with Liverpool in season number 1? Yes, we do. Wow, we're actually so far ahead of the competition. 14 points ahead of Tottenham. Let's go, lads. We have flown away in this second half of the season. And that is another accepting every transfer offer challenge completed in the first season. Who ended up getting relegated? It was Burnley, Southampton and Palace. We were absolutely terrible in every other competition, but we have wiped the floor in the Premier League. We conceded just 24 goals all season. That shows how strong our defense is. This is the squad that got it done. Sancho and Lacazette not too happy, but it doesn't really matter to me because we completed the challenge. But if you guys did go on to enjoy this accepting every transfer offer challenge with Liverpool, make sure you leave a like on the video. Also, let me know down below who you want me to do this series with next. I really enjoy doing it. Maybe it's time for us to do a few more challenging teams so that we have to really push ourselves in the second season. But anyways, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. It has been JarradHD here. I am out. Peace. So once again, I would like to say a big thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring the channel and today's video. If you are looking to create a website for your store, your business, or any creative outlet you have, Squarespace is the spot to do it. For me, the feature that really stands out with Squarespace is the interface. It is so easy to put together your own website and an aesthetically pleasing website as well. I'm also a big fan of the complete commenting features. Community is a massive part of what I do here, and the fact that you can create a fully integrated commenting system that allows you to look at comments, likes, all of that good stuff is awesome. There also are no plugins necessary when you are creating a website with Squarespace. So check out squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you are ready to launch, make sure you go to squarespace.com/JarradHD to get 10% off your first website or domain.